subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Namaste, konnichiwa. Welcome to the Rukurtewani Show. And today we have very special guest. He is none other than His Excellency Ambassador of Japan to India, Mr. Hiroshi Suzuki. His Excellency, thank you so much for being in my show. Thank you.
My great pleasure.
And how is your experience in India?
I'm enjoying my stay in India very much. And whenever I have a chance, I try to go out of Delhi since India is so huge. It's 9 times the size of Japan.
True.
So I've listed the places I visited so far in the last 1 year, and let me just say them: Bhubaneswar, Chennai, Surat, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Darjeeling, Imphal, Agartala, Kohima, Varanasi, Pune, Mumbai, Agra, Lucknow, Shillong, Kolkata, and Ranthambore.
Oh my God, you have visited more places than me. That's amazing.
So this is just one sign that I'm enjoying my stay in India very much.
Yes, and we keep seeing you on Twitter, and you were the most popular Japanese ambassador in India.
Thank you very much.
How do you build this people-to-people connection?
Well, when I arrived in India, I have been told before, but I felt firsthand that Indian people love Japan.
Yes,
So I thought, as ambassador, I have to show to Indian people that Japan also loves India. So I'm representing Japan. So what I'm trying to convey through my SNS is that I love India and I'm enjoying my stay so much. So that's why I try to put up, not just work, but like street food. Yes. I tried street food in Varanasi. And then after that, Pune, and the miso pao. My wife and I tried in Pune. Prime Minister Modi retweeted.
True.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
And that is so amazing that you are, connecting with the normal people.
Yes, that's exactly what I want to do, because ordinary Indian people have such a huge reservoir of goodwill and warm feelings toward Japan. So I want to reciprocate. Wow.
And so now, within 1 year, you have visited so many places.
Yes, but there are so many more. So I'm looking forward to visiting many more places.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are looking forward to seeing you on social media. Yes. So did you have any involvement with India before you became the ambassador of Japan?
Yes. Actually. Between 1990 and 92, I visited India 4 times. I was a young officer for India and South Asia.
Wow.
So the India that I've seen during those 2 years and the India that I see today are completely different. Yes, India has developed so much, and I'm impressed with the remarkable growth of India.
So which year it was? when you
from
yeah,
1992 to 90, from 1990 to 92.
92.
Yes.
Wow. So a lot of changes.
A lot of changes. For example, Aerocity didn't exist at that time.
Of course. Yeah.
And the skyline of Mumbai, for example, it looks like Manhattan.
True. True.
It's completely different city.
Completely different city. Yes. Even I was flying and I saw the Mumbai airport. I was like, wow, it's really changed because after few years I did, and I was amazed seeing that. Wow, that's really wonderful. That thing you are doing in India. So I would like to know that what really attracts you the most about India.
Well, India is so huge and full of diversity. So when I go out of India, it's Japan has less diversity. So Japan has 47 prefectures, but basically you speak the same language. But in India, it has 28 states, and when you go out of Delhi, people speak different languages, different culture. But the commonality among the Indian people is that regardless of wherever I go, they are all very kind, so warm-hearted, and they are so caring. So every time I visit another city, I am welcomed with open arms, and I receive huge warm reception every time.
Wow. And definitely, as you said, the diversity. So it's like totally, when you go to the new place, it's like totally different country kind of diversity you find there. The food and
language, culture, music, dance.
Exactly.
Even the script is different.
Totally different. And for just His Excellency, for your information, I'd like to say that I lived in 7 places in Japan, from Matsuyama to Tokyo.
I see.
So, of course, you are experiencing India, and I have experienced wonderful Japan. So that's my life goal, to bring that Japan to India also. So recently, as you said that you visited many places, recently we saw you in Kolkata.
Yes.
My home state.
I see.
Yes.
It's a beautiful city. Yes. I visited Kolkata with Prime Minister Shinzo Abe back in 2007.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I visited Kolkata about 10 days ago.
Yes.
And again, it's a different city. You have this new Kolkata developing in the northern part of Kolkata.
Exactly.
And in 2007, this didn't exist.
True.
So again, it's a sign of remarkable growth.
Wow. And we saw you with Paul Hanji's family also.
Yes.
So for that, we're very grateful that you visited. And Netaji's place also you visited.
I am so honored to meet the daughter and the grandchildren of Justice Paul. In Japan, Justice Paul is extremely famous. We learn his name in textbook in Japanese history. Yes. So,
but unfortunately in India, not that much. So we have to bring that to India also. So we are really grateful that you are visiting the places which we should also go and visit. Thank you so much for that.
I also visited the Chandrabhu Bose Museum.
Yes, you did.
Yes. It's an amazing story. Of aspiring for Indian independence.
True.
So it's really, his life story touches me even today.
True. So we are really moved by the way you are moving different places and connecting with normal people, connecting with the people we should, like Chandra Bose, Paul Hanji, and Justice Paul, and all those. I think I always tell my fellow Indians that we should know more about them and you are telling us that you should know more about it. So for that, we are so grateful. As an Indian, I am really grateful to you.
Thank
really,
you.
Really.
And I am reminded that this long-standing historical relations
Yes.
between our two countries.
Yes. True.
People like Justice Paul, Chandra Bose, and also Tagore. Tagore and Okagura Tenshin had this heart-to-heart friendship.
True.
Yes.
True.
And even before that, of course, in ancient times, Buddhism
Yes.
was transmitted to Japan
Yes.
all the way from India. Yes.
True.
So, since the days of arrival of Buddhism, we have this centuries and centuries long relationship, friendship.
Exactly.
Yes.
So Japan and India, it's not today's relationship. It's like 1,000 years ago. It started
Yes.
many
Yes.
thousand years ago, and it is not like very recent thing. Our history, our everything connected.
Yes,
Very
it's
much.
multi-layered.
True, multi-layer, very
Yes.
much true. And for your okagede, we can totally, I'm sure that many Indians are getting more attracted to Japan, and that
Thank
is,
you.
we want that more Indians, they can come to Japan.
And vice versa.
Vice versa.
Yes.
Exactly. So what kind of fields would you like to focus on the coming years as an ambassador?
As ambassador of Japan, I'm happy to say that Japan-India has a special partnership. This special partnership is both strategic and global. Actually, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, whom I served for 7.5 years as his private secretary for diplomacy, he chose India as his special partner. And when he became the Prime Minister, he chose India as Japan's special partner. Why? It's because India and Japan share fundamental values. Values like freedom, democracy, rule of law. And India and Japan also share strategic interests. So common basic values and strategic interests make our two countries natural partners. So today, the state of our special partnership is excellent. We have three main pillars. One is political security, another one is economic and development cooperation, and the third one is cultural and people-to-people exchange. They are all good, but as ambassador of Japan, I want to strengthen each and every pillar so that our overall special partnership, strategic partnership, will be pushed up to a yet even higher plane. And that is my aspiration.
For the next coming year.
Yes. For example, political and security relationship. We are enjoying wonderful cooperation.
Yes.
For example, we have joint exercises with all three services. Ground, sea, and air.
Yes.
And this past September, we had first joint staff level talks. And of course, we have this 2+2. But that said, more and more, we are recognizing that economic security is the next challenge, because we all want to reduce our over-dependence on any one specific country. So it's extremely important for Japan and India to engage in quiet consultation on issues, important issues such as semiconductor, critical minerals, emerging technologies. this kind of quiet consultation is mutually beneficial,
Very
and
much.
it's extremely important for our strategic interests. So that's in the political security area.
Yes.
And for the economic and development cooperation, we enjoy a very dynamic economic relationship. And Prime Minister Kishida and Prime Minister Modi agreed on very ambitious goal when Prime Minister Kishida visited Delhi in March last year.
Yes.
Actually, this was his first bilateral overseas visit.
Wow.
And Prime Minister Kishida chose India. And on that occasion, two leaders launched this 5-year, 5 trillion yen target. Roughly speaking, with today's exchange rate, it's about $33 billion for 5 years
That's huge.
of investment and financing for the European assistance. So it's huge, and it has been 1.5 years since, and I'm happy to share with you that we are on track to
That's
meet this
amazing.
target. So that's inviting more investment into India, and in terms of development cooperation, India is by far the largest recipient of Japan's ODA. And seen from India, Japan is the largest bilateral donor. And the flagship project we are doing together is the high-speed rail.
Yes.
High-speed rail project between Ahmedabad and Mumbai.
Right.
So we are working under the spirit of one project, one team. So I hope that in not too distant future, we'll be able to see Shinkansen
Wow.
running
Amazing news.
on the great continent of India. And then there's another major plan that Prime Minister Kishida announced. He came here in March this year as well as the presidency of G7,
Yes.
as a chair of G7, and he wanted to have face-to-face discussion with Prime Minister Modi. Since Prime Minister Modi was going to chair the G20 summit,
Yes.
which was a historic success.
True.
And on that occasion, Prime Minister Kishida gave an address on new plans on free and Indo-Pacific. And in that speech, he specifically referred to India's northeast.
Yes.
And he said, well, I want to see industrial value chain created in India's northeast
Northeast area.
and Bay of Bengal, including Bangladesh, in this huge area. So that is also my
Next target.
yes, my next target to create new to invite more investment, to create new industry, so that the connectivity projects that JICA are doing so much, both in India's northeast and Bangladesh, will have greatest synergy effect. There will be a deep sea port in Bangladesh called Matabali Deep Sea Port. This will become commercially operational in 2027, 4 years from now. It's just around the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
So 4 years.
Nothing. Yeah.
So every time I meet business leaders, I share this plan, and I stress that since Matabari is coming up just around the corner, time to act is now.
Exactly.
So please consider investing into India's northeast.
Northeast, yes. Exactly. So
Yes. And the third pillar is culture and people-to-people exchange. This is the area where I see greatest potential, because I want to see more and more young talented Indian people to go to Japan to study,
yes.
to get skill training, and to have opportunities to work.
Work, yes.
For example, after I came here, I was very surprised to see that today there are only 1,500 Indian university students studying in Japan.
Quite less.
This is even less than 1/10 of, let's say, Nepal
Yes.
university students from Nepal studying in Japan. They have more than 10 times.
Yes.
So I want to
Exactly.
encourage more Indian people, and Indian people speak perfect English. And over the last 10 years, we came to see a number of Japanese universities who offer courses only in English.
Only in English.
And you can get degrees,
True.
master's degrees or PhD degrees
True.
without any Japanese courses.
True.
So you don't have to speak Japanese to go to Japan and study. If
Yeah.
you're looking for masters and PhDs, Japan is an option.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then at the same time, I want to encourage many young Indian people to go to Japan to have skill training and have opportunities to work. We have schemes. This is a technical name, TITP and
Yeah.
SSW, but these are essentially for training for TITP and for working for SSW. And I've asked my embassy colleagues, now that G20 summit is over, we have more time. So we have just started our major new initiative to have online discussion with each and every 47 prefectures
That's interesting.
for the embassy to introduce how talented Indian people are. And we also share concrete early successes. For example, in Fukui Prefecture, there is a nursing elderly home,
Yes.
and they had a shortage of caregivers. So they had to shut down part of their operations, but they have welcomed more than 10 Indian caregivers,
Wow.
and they are so popular. All the grandpa and grandmas in this elderly home say, "Oh, Indian people are so kind,
Even the
so caring, so warm." And as a result, they are so happy.
Yeah.
And as a result, this elderly home is running at full capacity. And it has made such a big success that it even made a local news.
Oh.
So we're sharing this kind of success story.
Yeah.
Another success story is that the Kochi Prefecture,
Okay.
they have taken in 2 people for agriculture
Okay.
for the first time. And the owner of the farm is so happy because Indian people are so hardworking. And again, it became news. So the governor of Kochi Prefecture, he wanted to meet them. And actually, they met the governor.
Great.
So we are sharing these concrete examples of success stories.
Positive example.
Yes,
Very
yes,
positive.
yes.
Wow.
And we're trying to match potential demands with potential supply.
True.
Yes.
Supply and demand. Exactly.
Yes.
India can supply a lot, and Japan needs right now.
Yes. Again, we're natural partners in this field as well.
Exactly.
So these are my next sort of
Next year's ambition.
next targets, next aspirations. Yes.
Wow. So this is so many good news you have shared with us, and I'm sure our viewers will be so glad, especially the young generation, and they'll be more interested to go to Japan to study.
Yes. And Indian people love Japanese anime.
Oh, that's another addition.
Yes.
True.
Pokemon nowadays, Kimetsu. Yes.
Naruto also.
Naruto also, and Japanese food.
True.
Of course, we have sushi, tempura, but ramen as well.
Yes. True.
So Japan has so much to offer,
So much to offer.
and
True.
I want young Indian people to enjoy Japan.
Very
Yes.
much. And after listening to you, I'm sure that many young Indians will target Japan as the next destination. I'm
yes,
sure about
yes,
it. Yeah.
yes.
With your positive mind and positive steps, I'm sure that India-Japan will become closest.
Yes.
In
And together we will make our partnership even to the greater heights.
Greater heights.
Yes.
We'll take it to the greater height.
Yes.
Exactly. And for the peace also. I think India Japan, when we are together, we can bring peace in the world.
Yes, we are both peace-loving nations.
Exactly. So that's so wonderful, His Excellency, for sharing so many great news. Our viewers will be very excited to explore Japan in different way. Food, education, work, and every way.
That would be great.
That is definitely going to be. And thank you so much
Thank you.
giving your precious time to us. Our viewers would be delighted to listen to you, to watch you, and definitely we follow you on Twitter. We are very excited to see your next step in next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
And namaste.
Namaste.
So, His Excellency, Mr. Hiroshi Suzuki, shared so many great news with us. So, India, get ready to go to Japan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.